We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
That's caught. It's Howard. Breaks into the clear. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball. The whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're freshmen with a little too much air under that one.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Nice grab. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Gonna run it. It's Martin. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. That gain makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Third downer coming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Martin. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's short. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
It's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On the run, it's Martin. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the ground. It's Martin. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That play will move the sticks and set him up first down at the 42.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From the shotgun, handed off inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Who was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it again. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
So if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go at the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
PAT puts him up 13 now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He's picked for a third time tonight. He's bringing it back.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The offense spends their final time out of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. It's a short completion with the tight end. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab, and he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Williams. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The offense going with the hurry up. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
It's the up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. With the catch, it's Martin. He rolls that about. That's a big gainer there.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The sure hands. It's Smith. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
They keep him guessing with a run. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
And the Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. Surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
Keeps it on the draw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3 or final quarter coming up. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking deep downfield to the left. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. The shotgun handoff here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the running back takes the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out-route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. Past the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Caught by the receiver. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks.
And they will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Score the touchdown, but need a 2-point conversion to make it a 1-possession game. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Pounding away with the run game. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. He's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So an incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running off the hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Well, they had to have the touchdown, Kirk, but now they got to get the ball back and score again for a chance to go to the national championship game.
They're keeping their hope alive on that sideline. That's all you can ask for. The season's on the line. You mentioned it. Trying to get to the national championship. It's time to make a big-time play here on an onside kick.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Throw to the left. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff themes coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.